back. So it's Friday. Today is NFP. So today's gonna be a big day. It's the first Friday of the month, which means we have heavy red folder news coming out. Let's take a look at that here. Yeah, so we have 4 red folders coming out at 5:30 in about 9 minutes here. So that's going to be a really heavy impact on the market. It's regarding unemployment change. So there are talks that, like a lot of people are losing jobs. Unemployment's possibly going to get worse. So based off of that, I would, expect the market to drop heavy. It's because less jobs, people are spending less money. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see, we have news at 5:30 and another one at 7. This one's going to be the big one. Now, trading during news is, especially an event like this, it's kind of like gambling, to be honest. So we're going to lay low. Let's take a look at the charts here. So we're looking at the daily time frame. This is the range we've been trading in. This is the daily candle that opened up yesterday at 3 p.m. Right? So to the left here, we have this huge wick that can possibly get filled. We also have this wick on the top. And what I was targeting yesterday was the highs over here. We were looking to go up to, but we never reached it. Just because this top area, it's a heavy supply zone. So usually once price comes into this point, rejects. There's so many rejections. And the way the candles have been forming, I can see us getting a little bit of a pullback and see price come down to this zone over here. Pretty much this order block right here. It's very possible. That would be, it's like a 700 pip move. 700 points is a lot. And then if we do go up into this zone over here, that's about a 600 pip move, right? So usually before big news events, it'll set up in a way where it could possibly go both ways. Now, I do see on the daily here, actually, let's see, it's on the weekly. So weekly, last week closed bullish. This week we already came down, created a wick. On the weekly, it looks bullish, right? It's the last day of the week. I could see this candle going up and closing bullish. But looking on a shorter time frame, like the daily, I'm like, okay, it could possibly come down. So usually it sets up in a way where to confuse you, right? 4 hour, here's the thing. On the 4 hour, the way this closed, right? The way this previous 4 hour closed, do you see how the body closed below the support? We are at the 20 moving average, but the body of this closed below support, previous support. So just based off of this high probability, we send it down. Now, if we look at it on the 4 hour, we do have a trend line that it's holding, right? It's probably better on the hourly. Yeah, see, we got this trend line that's holding. Do that. Perfect trend, right? So if we break this, I would want to come test these lows over here. Got 4 minutes. So what I'm going to do is Based off of the way the chart's set up, I can see this breaking coming down, to be honest. We're going to put in a position, just a one lotter, just 10% of what we usually put. And I'm going to put a sell stop order in. So if it does start pushing down, it would trigger a sell, and then we would get the rest of the move. But since it is news, right, it's going to be very volatile. So what we're going to do is put, instead of using 10 lots, what we've always been using, right, we're going to use a one lot. So our risk won't be much. If it does pop up the opposite way, we'll have a buy stop in too. So if it goes up, it'll trigger the buy. If it goes down, it'll trigger the sell. And we're not going to be risking much. Worst case scenario, I've never seen a move more than 700-800 points, 600-700 points within the first minute. So we would be risking possibly $600-700 to make that much. And it might not even do that, but just the way the chart's set up is I could see this just popping down, so we're gonna do a sell stop, right? And I'm gonna put my sell stop right about here, okay? Even put it below this low. Place that, and then we're also going to do a buy stop. Okay, and we're going to have our buy stop above the highs here. All right, so we have about 2 minutes. And we're looking at a 30-minute candle right here. So we have our buy stop above, our sell stop, this red one. We could actually bring it a little bit closer. Right about there. So let's see how this plays out. We have both of them placed. I'm gonna have this actually, on the computer, ready to exit if we need to. What I want to see is just a straight red candle down, honestly, just the way it's set up, but anything can happen, right? So that's why we're only using 10% of our original position. And just a few seconds here. What's it gonna do? Boom, that's what I wanted to see. Like that straight candle down, right? That's what we're looking for. How far down is it gonna continue? How far down is it gonna continue? Or is it, close out of that. And then our buy stop that's placed, we'll modify and close that too. But yeah, that's what I wanted to see, was that drop, and it looks like it's doing it. Usually it would do it much faster. like within that first minute, we would see that red line, that candle drop all the way to the bottom. But the fact that it's kind of slow here, there's a lot of support here. We hit an order block on the 30, and because of that, I just got out of the trade, just in case it pops back up. It was only a few bucks. It's just, we just want to be a part of it. We don't want to risk a lot, Let's look at the shorter time frame, bro. Yeah, it's exactly. We want to see a straight red candle down. That's what happened. Believe this 4-hour candle is gonna close. Let's see here. Yeah, so 4-hour candle is gonna close in about 27 minutes, 30 minutes at 6 o'clock. And yeah, see how it's still respecting the trend that we marked out? So it made the first move down that we were anticipating, right? And since it didn't just push down heavy, right? That was still like a 250 pip move, 250 points, which is a lot. But since it didn't like really push down heavy and crack this zone, I wanted to get out of the position because it could turn into a wick, right? And then it could go up. But yeah, see how it's respecting that? It could be a liquidity grab to go long, so we're just going to wait. We're going to wait for, at least for this 5-minute candle to close. Because remember, we have a news event at 7 a.m. as well. And then market opens in about an hour here. So we're going to see how this 5 closes. And then we'll go based off of that. Okay, it's looking bearish. What did gold do? Okay, so gold is dropping to DXY. Yeah, gold's dropping heavy, bro. Fuck. Okay, DXY, the dollar index, it's pushing up. Dollar's pushing up right now. And if dollar's pushing up, we're looking at US30, right? The indices, they usually do the complete opposite. They push down. So we're gonna wait for this 5-minute candle to close, and then we'll go from there, see how it closes. Okay, so 5 closed pretty bearish, right? So if we are going to continue down, let's see, we're below the trend now. I want to see it make a top wick and then push down. Maybe not. Okay, so the 30 broke. The 30 broke the support over here, so high probability we come down into this zone right here. Dude, gold's, look at gold.
I know, I just caught it.
You got it?
I got it slit.
That shit's crazy, bro. Like, check this out. I'm just not trading gold right now. I'm sticking to US30, but bro, check this out. Gold just went straight down. What's a 4-hour look like? Bro, we broke everything. Come down to about here before it slows down. About there. And not much range left. What did Bitcoin do? Alright, see how US30 is pushing back up? What does the 4-hour look like? The 4-hour made a wick. It's pushing back up. So this is a break of structure area that we want to, in order to continue down, I would want this zone to get respected. Right? This right here. This zone get respected and then see a push down. But if we close above and start going up, then that was just a fake out. But see how it doesn't want to close above it? We'll see right now. 1 minute looking like? I'm gonna see a drop from this zone. I could see that. Dude, I really want to jump into gold right now, but that's like catching a, like, it's already gone down so much. It would be very risky, like, where, you know, we missed that move. Alright, we got 3 minutes before this 15-minute candle closes. We're gonna see how this one closes. Like, as of right now, I don't see a trade. It's just like, we created support here, so unless we break below, you know, there's a chance that we go up. So I'm waiting for these wicks to be broken, or the 15 to close below the trend line, the body to close below. There we go. Let's do something like this. So I'm entering short. I'm gonna put my stop loss right above this wick, and I'm gonna put my take profit down into these lows. So we're gonna see if we come back down and test these lows again. See how it broke? This is on a shorter time frame, so we're not risking much. Once that wick was created, I'm like, okay, we could do this. You know, it's only a 30 pip, like a $300 risk. Yeah, bro, it doesn't want to close. Let's see. Let's see if we get that pushed down. There we go. Want to see it break support. Bro, it's not moving. Hello? What the fuck? exit out and come back in. That's sketchy. All right, we're going down into our TP. It's looking good. It's looking good. Nope. Let's see if we reject this right here. Cool, we rejected that. So we should push down into our take profit. Yep, that's looking really good. I want this to turn into a wick and then continue down. And we're almost there. Let's see if it'll smash it. So close, few more pips. We're targeting the bottom of that wick there on the left. And if that candle engulfs, I'm going to get out. If it engulfs and closes above. If not, we're holding. I want to see it crack that bottom of the wick. And I'm out. All right, let's see. How was that today? $500. We made about 50 pips there, which is a nice move, right? From here to here. It's a nice move. We're targeting the bottom of the wick. The reason why I closed out, right, is because on the 1 minute, this body was pretty big compared to this, you know. It created support. So, and see, it's reversing. I like to, during news, I like to just look at the shorter time frame because it gets really volatile. And remember how we were looking at this area, this zone over here, where I was like, if it comes back up and tests the order block and respects it, then high probability we continue down. We went down into 1 minute time frame. Once this got broken, we entered and we targeted the lows over here. And we got out literally right there at the bottom. That was a perfect fucking trade. Now it could continue, but that's all we wanted, right? That was our move we were looking for. So now if we break the lows, we could enter another position. Yeah, we have an order block right here. So usually it could slow down, here and consolidate for a second. We have market open in about a half an hour. We have more news in about an hour. So it's not like a very smooth, clean day, it's going to be very volatile in the markets today. But we got our piece of the pie for now. I'm gonna wait and see how this 30-minute candle closes. So I'm about closing about 8 minutes or so. And then we'll go from there. So numbers came out previous 260, forecast 193, actual 517. So much higher. Unemployment rate, that's employment change. So it came out higher, but unemployment rate, actually the forecast was 3.6. It was at 3.4. So it's a little better. That's why we didn't see that huge drop. We have a 20 moving average right here. Let's see if it respects it and continues down, or was this a fake out, grab liquidity to go up? So we'll see. We're just gonna hold off for now.